In this tutorial, I'll show you how to test a tan wash, how to use painter's tape if you want to test a more intricate design with multiple layers of paint, and how to switch between colors easily. Tap on Active to choose a color from a photo, and here this is a close-up screenshot of a tan wash that I want to try, and I'm just grabbing the color. Now it's the new active color, and I can go back to brush mode to paint. And after I paint on that layer and release my brush, the tan wash sets. Let's paint the outer frame a different color. Let's tap on Layer, New Layer, and then we'll choose a color from a screenshot of Melange paints. Let's go for Oak Moss. And then we're going over to tape, and we're going to tape around the wood paneling. I'm using a piece of rectangular tape for the top drawer, and then the bottom drawer has some curvature, so I'm going to use individual line pieces to really nail the shape. You can use 2 fingers to pinch to zoom in to help you get the details. When we're done taping, we can go back to brush. Remember, we chose Oak Moss, and I'm going to bump up the opacity for a smoother paint look instead of a paint wash. And I'm liking how that looks, but if you're like me, you might notice there's this line of paint missing where it edgeguard missed a spot. You can fix it by going to tape and adding a piece of tape on the top. And then we can turn edgeguard off and go back in with the brush. Then to compare colors, you can go back to color, tap active again, and then you can choose any color from an image. So let's go with Basilisk. Then any color you add will be in the mini color menu, and you can just tap between the colors to compare options. Sometimes it's easier to make color decisions after the hardware's on there so you can see everything together. So let's add some new hardware. Cropping and then using auto select to remove the background from this piece of hardware, moving it into place, and then just copying it over to the bottom drawer. And that looks pretty good, but let's try this white paint. Let's try some more light colors, and we can bump up the opacity even more. Keep trying colors until you find the perfect pairing.